Blog Talk Radio.
It's Cannon Baby coming with the heat. Got Endie Fiya playing in my speakers. Nikhil the host, girl in motion, all the way lit, airway smoking. You can call in, this phone lines open. Rockets are hot like we cooking the roast. Endie Fiya the GOAT, don't ask who the competition is, cause they standing alone popping. When you listen to here, you always get what you want. Interviews, artists, songwriters, authors, and entrepreneurs. Chopping it up with powerful icons who make her influence. Who keep it hotter, this is Endie Fiya. Blazing on yourself, tune in and catch the heat. It don't even matter where you at. Entertainment, news, and daily inspiration for everyone. Yeah, holy moly, this day heat. Got Nikhil in my speakers. Girl in motion, get on your feet. Endie Fiya blazing, please keep it coming every week. We too strong, we defeat the weak. Cannon Baby, super speed. We keep it turning to the T. It's too high. A fireman can't put it out 'cause it's too high. Endie Fiya. It's too high, a fireman can't put it out 'cause it's too high. Endie Fiya, yeah. Entertainment, news, and daily inspiration for everyone, for everyone. Entertainment, news, and daily inspiration for everyone, for everyone. Entertainment, news, and daily inspiration for everyone, for everyone. Entertainment, news, daily inspiration for everyone, yeah.
What's good, guys? If you're just tuning in, you're live right here on another episode of Endie Fiya with your girl, Nakia. Man, I know it's just Tuesday, but I'm tired. Man, it feels like it's Thursday already, and Thursdays are like my off days. I don't mean like off work. I mean like off. Like I sit at work for 8 or 9 hours, and by 9 a.m., I'm just like, damn, is it 5 o'clock already? Because Thursdays just drag. Like all day, they drag all day. It takes me like 20 hours for 8 or 9 hours to go by on Thursdays. And today, I'm just dragging. Like, let me tell you what happened to me. It was like 12 noon, right? And all of a sudden, I couldn't swallow. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know if I got bit by something, like, unbeknownst to me or what. But I couldn't swallow. Like, my throat started to close up. And I don't know if you can detect in my, like, the way I sound right now. I haven't spoken probably since maybe 2 p.m. to anyone. So I know I can hear it. I sound very funny. And in my ears, I hear it like ridiculous. My mic, me on the mic right now sounds ridiculous. But I couldn't swallow. And I was telling my son, I was like, my throat is closing up, you know, and I know that I hadn't eaten anything that I normally, you know, I'm very consistent with the same foods that I always eat, the same foods always. So, you know, whoever my future man is, it's going to be really easy to cook for me because I always eat the same foods every single day, you know. Like, literally, Monday is the same thing, Tuesday, same thing. Anyway, I knew that I had not eaten anything out of the ordinary, you know, earlier that day. And, like, all of a sudden, just my throat, I could not swallow. My throat was closing up on me. So I was eating ice chips, as I do all day long. And I was telling her, as an operations manager, I was like, you know, hey, my throat is closing up on me. And, you know, I'm allergic to several different insects and, you know, ants or whatever. But I was thinking, like, maybe unbeknownst to me, something just bit me because my throat is closing. I didn't want to waste EpiPen, you know, because I didn't feel like I really had to, you know, check my body over just to make sure nothing, like, I didn't feel, you know, like I was welting up anywhere or any rash or anything. But for probably an hour, swallow, like, as long as I could get the ice chips down, I felt like I was, because I was, you know, minimally I was still able to swallow, but I felt like, I know what it feels like, you know, when my throat closes up, but this was just this odd sensation, like I'd never felt it before. And then I thought, you know, seasons are changing, seasons are changing, and I have really bad, you know, seasonal allergies, so maybe that's what it was. You know, I got off work early, took a nap, lost all track of time. because I don't normally get off early. So when I woke up, I thought, oh, my God, I missed the show. You know what I'm saying? Because I slept too long. I missed the show. But I hadn't missed the show. Then, quickly trying to get into the studio while all the laptops wanted to do a update today, right? So all of a sudden, I'm freaking out. I'm panicking because I have like 5 minutes and everything's still updating. And I'm like, oh, my, you know what? This is, needless to say, I have 5 minutes. And I was, what time? So how your day go? Because that's how my day was. Shoot me a quick message, as always, and let me know if you had the type of day that I had, because Tuesday was awful. Felt like a Thursday. Oh, my gosh. Anyway, enough about me and my day. Again, shoot me a quick message and somebody just say, thumbs up, my day was awesome. So let me shout you out really quick, all right? So that person that asked about that, I don't really know what's going on with Ricky Evans. So if you want to slide in for Thursday the 15th, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, hurry up and get the information over to Monica. She should still be up in Germany. Info at EndieFiyaRadio.com. Let me tell you what you need to submit. You need your bio, less than 2,000 characters. All right? I don't mean 2,000 words. I mean characters. All right? So that's a word. Within a word, that's a character. So if you say birthday, you spell that out. Each one of those letters is a character. Okay? 2 to 3 pictures or promotional graphics, and 2 to 3 tracks. MP3s only. We're not chasing down your links this time. Can't do it. Time for strength. All right? Because I'm sure she's not awake. So I'm sure I'm going to have to be the one to do that. So, again, info at EndieFiyaRadio.com. If you want to slide into that Thursday, September 15th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time slot. Much appreciated. All right. I promised you, as you all know, it is Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. I'm going to give you some signs to look out for. Because, you have people on the tail end that are always like, oh, my gosh, I never knew. I had no idea. I would have been there. I had have known, and a lot of people miss the signs. A lot of your friends and your family, they have become so accustomed to being alone and feeling like they are alone and they can do this by themselves, or feeling like they are alone and that no one actually sees what they feel are visible signs. They become so great at camouflaging those signs. So sometimes we have to be the voice of those that are crying out in silence. Let me show you some signs to look out for those who feel like help is not out there, that help is not available for them. But I want you to know, if you're somebody who is listening to the show and you're going through depression and you're having these thoughts, suicide is preventable. Help is available, and there is hope for you. Remember that Suicide Prevention Awareness line. It has been minimized from those 10 digits. It is simply 988. You can call that number. There's always somebody on that line 24/7. You can text that number. There's someone who can chat with you if you just need somebody to talk to get you over that hump. You know what I'm saying? You need to call that number multiple times a day. Every day, many times a day, there's always going to be someone there 24/7 to help you when you need to get through or weather through that storm. All right? Signs that you need to look for: ideation, suicidal thoughts. You may question, what exactly is a suicidal thought? I don't feel like living. Someone tells you that, that's a suicidal thought. And that's something that you don't need to take for granted. You don't need to, somebody ever tells you that. You need to just be there. You need to listen. Why do you feel that way? What are you talking about? You don't feel like living. Your life has purpose. And that I'm going to get to that one in just a minute. But your life has purpose. You know what I'm saying? So ideation, substance abuse, somebody who all of a sudden starts drinking out the blue, or somebody who has always drink or used, drugs, and now all of a sudden it's heightened. There's an underlying cause behind that. Dig into that and find out what's going on. Purposelessness. Someone is always talking about My life has no purpose. You know, what is my purpose? Why am I still here? People that, start speaking negativity out of the blue and are all the time speaking that negativity. Find out what's going on. Anxiety. We all got a tad bit of anxiety. That's for sure. But anxiety out of the blue, everything. Stay up in the air about everything. Find out what's going on. Trapped. Different situations that we go through in life can always have us feeling like we do not have an escape. But people that are going through deep, deep depression and having suicidal thoughts will exhibit signs of just feeling like, I don't have an escape. They'll talk about it. I don't have an escape. I don't have a way out of this. Listen to those signs. Hopelessness and helplessness. Again, they're talking about it. I feel helpless. There's no hope for me. What am I still here for? There's just no hope. Withdrawal. Someone who's always the life of the crowd, and all of a sudden you don't see them. Okay, me excluded. All right, I find comfort in being locked up in the house. All right, but all of a sudden they're just. I'm a homebody now. I'm good. I'm gonna pass that up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pass that. I'm gonna stick it out. I'm gonna stay in the house this weekend. And the next weekend they're in the house. You know what I'm saying? Someone who's always was out in the streets. There are some things you need to take into consideration. New moms has had a baby, and things like that. Life alters different things in people's lives, but this is a person who was always with the in crowd, and all of a sudden, anger. You just mad for no damn reason at all? Like, I closed the door too hard? You popping off? You know what I'm saying? Any little thing just sets this person off. Like, why are you so mad? Why are you angry with the world? What is really going on? Let's talk about what's really going on. What is bothering you? Question. Why are you so angry? What's got you bent out of shape? Let's talk about it. Recklessness. Start doing stuff, or this person just starts doing stuff where, it don't even matter. You hanging out with the wrong crowd, or they hanging out with the wrong crowd. They just doing stuff now. You got a young lady who's just out here running the street. She's sleeping with all kinds of men. She don't care how she treats her temple. You got a young man that's just abusing himself. He don't care no more. Because why? What do I got to lose? My life is worthless anyway. You know what I'm saying? What do I got to lose? They just start wilding out. Set them aside. What's going on? What's really going on? Find out what's going on. And mood changes. Again, going on. Let's talk about it. Don't just push signs away. These are friends and family members that you may know and that you've known all your life. And something just isn't right. And sometimes we can reach people where nobody else is capable of reaching them if we just recognize signs and know that this isn't right within this person. And if you don't feel comfortable speaking to them, go to somebody else that, hey, I got to pass them. Something's not right with my sister. You know what I'm saying? Can you talk to her? Can you find out what's going on? I don't feel like she's in a safe place. Again, sometimes you got to be the voice for that person that's crying out for help, suicide prevention awareness. I'm super excited to have my guest here with us this evening, singer and songwriter Diawardrick Grover. Diawardrick Grover, a.k.a. Dia, is a singer, songwriter from Fayette, Mississippi. You never know what to expect from Dia because he goes and does all genres of music. Before music, Dia was well known for being one of the coolest cops in the area and for creating great videos on Facebook. After Facebook got strict about using other artists' music and blocking his videos, Dia started writing and using his own music. His latest album was Want That, and he collaborated with producers like Tony T, Trader Joker, Dre Ox the Keys, and One Hit Maker to bring a different sound from his previous album. He is currently working on a new project called Just Bring, which should be completed and available in 2023. Endie Fiya listening audience, I present to you this evening my very special guest, singer and songwriter, Dia Grover.
Thank you.
How are
What's
you
up?
this evening?
I'm great. What about you?
I can't complain. My voice is starting. I guess I needed to just talk a little more. My voice is starting to feel a little better. I'm good. I'm back in element. I could do this like 24/7. Just talk, just talk on air. It's when I'm silent that I have a problem. I have a problem when I'm silent. But yes, I'm great today. I'm great.
That's great.
I want to say thank you. I didn't get to speak to you before the show, so I want to say thank you for joining me here this evening. You could have been anywhere, but you're here this evening giving so freely of yourself and of your time to share just a little bit about you and your music with myself and my listening audience. So first and foremost, thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right. Thank you for having me. I began with my music when I was 18. I think I wrote and recorded my first song with a group. The group thing didn't work out, so I left music alone because I thought I needed a group. And I took a long break, and I recently just started back music in 2017. I did an R&B track, and my area, the area I'm from, is really like a Southern Soul's blues area, so they told me that, well, if you want this, we're going to support you, but if you want the audience here, we need you to do blues. So I did blues and started getting a few shows with the blues. And after blues, I just started doing whatever I liked or whatever I felt. So you might hear me doing gospel, zydeco, country. It's whatever for me. Yes, ma'am.
I like how he just jumped right in there and started talking about his music career. I didn't even have to ask because he knew that was going to be the first question. I love that. I want to talk about, because you mentioned a genre of music that I am vaguely familiar with. So before I jump back on you, the artist, I want to talk about this genre of music called zydeco. I had someone ask me, I had a guest on the show last week, and we briefly talked about it because he is kind of dabbing in this new genre of music. I'm talking about David Walker. He's dabbing in this new genre of music called New Country Soul, which fuses a little bit of R&B and blues and soul and country all together with a little bit of zydeco. We didn't talk about zydeco a lot. But I had someone ask me after the show, well, what is zydeco? You mentioned it, but what is it? So since you brought it up, can you tell the listening audience exactly what is zydeco, where did it come from, and how you fuse it with, soul music?
It came from Louisiana. I'm from Mississippi, and I mean, we're right next door to Louisiana.
Right.
And I hear a lot of zydeco music at like our trail rides and at different shows. But it's basically music with the accordion, the washboard, and it's most of the zydeco that I hear is kind of like an upbeat line dance type of music, and I really like it. So my first experiment with it, I wrote a song called we actually didn't name at first we're gonna name it Fun Tonight. We just want to have fun tonight. But I sent it to a DJ out of Louisiana to, just I wanted some feedback before I released it. And he said, well, it's borderline Zydeco. He said it's a little, it got a little Zydeco in it. So we ended up naming the song A Little Zydeco. So
okay.
That was, so that was my first, like I say, he said it was borderline Zydeco. So that was my first song experiment with it. And then I wrote, I came back and wrote one on my new project called Na Na Na. And I have about 3 or 4 more I'm working on now. Like I say, I like the sound, and I like to see people enjoying themselves and dancing. And that's what, when they hear that music, they got to get up and move.
I do agree. I typically do not listen to the music that I'm going to play while the artist is actually on the show. I may play other tracks prior to the artist coming on the show, but I normally do not listen to what I'm going to play on the show because I want my guests to be, or I want my listening audience to be, either as impressed with the guests or disappointed with their music.
Okay.
It's going to be one of you're going to like it or no sugarcoating around here. You're going to like it or you're just not going to. But I did have the opportunity to listen to an older track of yours, and we're going to play that at the end of the show, which I haven't listened
so you go
to
surprise me with that.
Okay. Yeah, the person who sent it to me, it's one of their favorites, and like I said, I haven't heard the 2 newer ones that I received, but what I do have that I'm going to play, I like it. And I saw the video, and, I'm just going to say I like it. I'm going to leave it there for right now. I like it. So it is something that's going to make you get up and move and dance, and that's what, ultimately I feel that's what it's all about. Music that, you can make your listening audience get up and move to something that they can connect with, you know what I'm saying, something that they want to go back and talk to, tell their friends about, hey, you need to get on this, this Diawardrick Grover right here. This is banging, and I believe that those were my exact words to that person. This is fire right here. So when it comes to your musical style, I know that your bio reads that you can do all genres, but when it comes to your style, how would you describe your in just one word?
Fun. When you majority of my music, and I'm gonna say fun, and I'm just giving you majority of my music. I already have a picture painted for my videos. Like I said, in my bio, I mentioned videos. I like doing the videos. It gives people actual visual. So sometimes I'm telling a story, or I already have an idea of what type of video I'm gonna shoot for those songs. Yeah.
Who influences this fun style of yours?
And being honest, I love comedy. I love comedy, but I love R&B, and the R&B side is, I'm not using the rapper and the hip hop, but the R&B side of it let me sing the little dance type songs. But I love having fun, and when I started doing when I first started doing shows, I was actually doing R&B and a slower blues type, and I'm watching, the crowd reactions, and they into it, but not like I want them to be into it. I like interaction and, like I say, getting up having fun. So I changed, my tempo, my music up. I did start doing more upbeat things just to turn the crowd up. I want to turn the crowd up.
When I first read your bio, I was having an issue with one of the words for some reason. I thought maybe it was a typo because where I'm from, the word cop, we go out and cop something. as if we go out and buy it, we purchase it or whatever, we pick it up, but I didn't understand. It didn't make sense. It didn't go well. The word didn't go that you was the coolest cop. What? That did it? I couldn't. Okay. The type of rap forever. Like what? But
and
I
right.
then I did. Like, oh snap! He was the pimp, the popo. What?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
When you talk about being the coolest cop, and now you bring this this fun into your style of music, were you that type of officer as well?
Well, I'm very serious on, and some people have a problem with it. It's like they can't. It's like, okay, how you singing and had a good time there when you go do police work, you back all serious and you back, some people, and I'm using that example because I ran for office. I actually ran for sheriff here, and a lot of people say the music. Yeah, they said the music is what hurt me, and I actually toned down my music a little bit just because, and I'm being honest, because I was running for office, I slacked off on the fun type music, on the videos, because people were looking for this, and they wanted, but that's, and being honest, that's not me. So I like to have fun, but I'm also going to do my job, and I think they accept it now, but I don't know if I'll ever get back into politics again because I can't be somebody, that I'm not, and if they can accept that I like music, then, I'll never be their sheriff here.
Wait a minute. So, do you think it's just in the location? I mean, I know that you have to have an outside life. Outside of, you know what I'm saying? Outside of your 9 to 5, you have to have a life.
Right.
I watch, these officers that are on TikTok and how they get out there and they have an amazing time, as digital content creators. You know what I'm saying? But they still uphold and protect the law. They are serious about their positions, but they also are monetizing off of what they do on social media. And people love it because people love to see that they still can have fun, but yet they know how to uphold their positions as well. So do you think it is just where you live at?
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. We're behind in time here.
Gotcha.
Behind, and I might be a little bit ahead of my time because I'm just saying, as far as qualifications, and I'm not trying to bash anybody, but I was more qualified than the person that I ran against. But like I say, because of the image, and they were trying to portray me as, the other side was trying to portray me as this rapper and portray rap as bad. But if that's how they did me. Yeah. But if you listen to some of majority of my music, a lot of it is with the kids. I'm very active in my community. I'm always doing everything I do with my music. I include my community. Except for a few videos that are, where I went back to my R&B. If it's not this, a love song type thing, I have my community involved in my videos. Yeah, but.
Yeah, so see, what you need to do is and then your campaign manager, like I'm already strategizing in my head right now, like all of this. First of all, you gotta move. Yeah, you gotta move. And if you decide to run again,
go ahead. Yeah, if you move, then that's another whole area. See, I'm known here. I'm well known in my area, and like I say, I'm well known and I'm qualified. But if I go to another area, it's like you have to get known again. You know what I'm saying? And you hate to say it, but elections are really a time. It's not what you know. It's who you know and who know you. So that's how a lot of the small town elections, especially, is a popularity thing.
I think you'll figure it out. How bad you want it, figure it out. I wish you much success on that side of your career. Much success. Let's jump back into this music thing.
Let's go back to music.
Yes, let's get back into this music thing. You not. I want to jump into this track right here, but before we do, I want you to take us through the creative process for this track. You did talk about, the Zydeco a little bit in this track, but when it came to writing and creating, and what is the track all about? Nah. I mean, I know, but I think it. But from the artist's ears to ours, what is it all about?
Okay, I'm basically telling this story where it's almost like a flirting type between a guy and a girl, which the girl is pretending not to be interested, but there's some interest. And I'm just, I'm singing to her, trying to get her. And what we ended up doing was there were only 2 verses at first. And I think I sent you the remix. And the station here loves it, but they told me, man, this song is too short. So I was like, all right, I got an idea. So at the end of the song, we brought the female in, and she responded to everything I said. Because at first we wasn't going to have a female talk at all. It was just going to be me. So, she's saying stuff like, do you do this all the time? Do you say this to every girl that walks by? Just every life thing, guy sees somebody he likes, he's trying to, holler at her, and she's ignoring it. But he doesn't know if she's interested or not, so. But that's basically nah. And the nah part, I just thought it was real catchy. Some people associate it with R. Kelly. Some people associate it with LTD, Jeffrey Osborne. But, yeah, so now I hope they can associate it with Diawardrick Grover.
All right. Well, I want to go ahead and give you the opportunity to introduce your track to our listening audience.
All right. This is Nah 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 by Endie Grover featuring Zamira Singleton.
Drop it real low, nah, 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 and move it kinda slow, nah.
Wow, guys, nah, the remix, Diawardrick Grover. What do you think? Tell me, what do you think? In rotation, not rotation? What do you think? I like it. I got the thumbs up over here. I got the thumbs up. All right, in rotation. I like it. I definitely didn't expect that. When you said R. Kelly, I was thinking, what are you talking about? R. Kelly, what? Then as soon as it dropped, oh, dang. R. Kelly, yes. Now I got it.
You know, he says,
I love it.
Na, 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 na,
yes,
na,
yes.
Your body, na, na,
yes.
na. Yeah.
Wow. I just, you know what, there's just so much that you can do. I've just been so impressed with, and I gotta say, my people over this past 2 months, all of the soul artists, R&B artists, Southern soul artists that I've been blessed to have on the show, country artists, new country soul artists, and what they are capable of doing with the crossing of genres. It's just been amazing. The versatility is just amazing.
Yes, ma'am.
It really is amazing. To be able to cross like hip hop and country, you know, something that you probably would not have done 10 years ago, you know, and now it is, everybody's on it now, you know. It is just, it's amazing. The sound is amazing. What these artists are able to create is amazing. I love it. I'm here for all of it. I really am. I am. So how important is it for you? I know when you're creating music, when you hear a beat, when you know, start writing the lyrics to, or whatever your process is. I don't know, maybe you have to start writing your lyrics and then you get the beat, or you get the beat first and then you start writing the lyrics. So either way, when you're creating your music, that you're able to articulate what it is that you're trying to say through that song, and it resonates through the listening audience, that it has some meaningful impact, that it's not just words that you're writing on a paper and you're putting it out just to say, I've made another track, you know what I'm saying? How important is it to you that, you know, your words have meaning in your songs?
Majority of my songs, I'll say majority, are personal experience, or, you know, something I've seen. So, or I want to write about things that people can relate to. You know, people have been hurt, people have been in love. Hey, people drink, people have fun. You know, something, they dance. You know, so anything I write, you know, I have, you know, my audience in mind. And when I do a show, you know, I kind of like my area. I want to know my area, you know, what they're listening to. Sometimes I'll write a song, you know, just for the area I'm going to. But I love to write, you know, what I think they might want to hear. I don't hit the nail on the head every time, but, you know, I think I'll be in the park somewhere.
To be a successful artist, what qualities do you feel a musician needs to possess?
Marketable, able to get along with people, be able to accept both negative and positive criticism, and be able to keep working, you know, keep grinding, keep coming up with new ideas.
Hold on, I'm jotting some of this down. I got to take notes around here myself. What was that last one?
I said keep grinding, coming up with new ideas, because
new
you know.
Ideas.
Yes, man. Because But they'll listen to a song. Some people will listen to a song for a while, and then it'll be like, okay, what else you got? Give me some more. Okay, that was good, but hey, what else you got? You got anything else? And you got to be able to keep, just keep putting it out.
Yeah, you can't put out something in the first quarter and then come back and the next first quarter, then you.
Yeah, that expectation now. Huh?
You got to stay consistent.
Yes, ma'am.
So I want to jump into your next track because I want to be able to get all of your music in tonight. Just Bring It.
All right. The idea for that, Just Bring It is, it's going to be a homecoming video. So I did this song a little different than what I normally do. I normally write my track first and then find somebody to create the instrumental. But I heard that instrumental and I was like, oh yeah. But homecoming is October 28th, and we're going to shoot that video for that song. And I'm just telling the crowd to bring it. Whatever they feeling, that's what I'm gonna be on. I'm on whatever you on tonight. If you hype, I'm gonna be hyper. If you getting low, I'm going lower. That's like I say, my fan base here at home, they're a part of all of my videos for homecoming. So it's gonna be a big video. And that's what I wrote that song for. And I also added my son on there. We're gonna have a little comedy on his part, but I added my son in this song here. So
how old is your son?
My son is 17.
Right, what's his name?
He calls himself Lil Cam, but his name is Cameron Grover.
All right, Lil Cam. All right, so shout out to Lil Cam. Shout out to Lil Cam.
Lil Cam.
We're jumping into Just Bring It right here by Diawardrick Grover. Your guys, let me know what you think about this right here. Should we get it in rotation? Or should we, we're just going to say get it in rotation, all right? Let me know what you guys think.
So I need that top of line to you. All right, you got about 5 seconds to get to the dance floor.
you're just tuning in, you're live right here on Endie Fiya with your girl Nakia and my very special guest this evening, singer and songwriter Diawardrick Grover. And I know which part Lil Cam was on. He said the part about it's up, then it's up. That was him, right?
Yes, ma'am. That's my son.
Yeah. All right. I know these new kids. I know these kids nowadays. I know. So you guys tell me what you think about Just Bring It, Diawardrick Grover featuring Lil Cam. What y'all think? Get it in rotation? Give me thumbs up. Thumbs up. All right, thumbs up. All I need is one person. I got one person. They give me thumbs up around here, and we good to go. That's all I need. That's all.
I appreciate it.
Just Bring It. I thought I saw some Just Bring It T-shirts somewhere. Then I see some.
Yeah. And that was actually, no, did I have it on my first album? I think I wore a Just Bring It shirt. And the idea from the Just Bring It, and I just brought it back, but the idea was The Rock at the time. We had a song called Rock Fayette, and I was acting like I was the people's champ and all that. So I was walking around with a championship belt. And
Got you. I like to talk, Kate, so I, try to be as informative as I can about them. So sometimes I get, things mixed up, but because I have so much information in my head. But yeah, I know I saw a T-shirt. Yes. The best piece of advice in this business that someone has given you that you actually followed, and then a piece of advice that someone has given you said, you know what, nah, that sounds crazy, but you wish you had a follow.
I think when I first started, my cousin, he sings with Donald Lawrence and a whole lot of artists. He's actually open for R. Kelly, and I wasn't sure about my music, so I sent it to him, and I asked him, what did he think? And I wanted his opinion because he's already, in the music business. So he asked me, did I like it? I'm like, man, just tell me. If it's trash, it's trash. Tell me,
Right.
You say, no, if you like it, that's what matters. And at first, I didn't understand that. When he first told me that, I didn't understand it because I just wanted him to hear it. But I'll just take that song right there. Just Bring It. I might play it in your area, and they might not like it. And that could discourage me. But I might play that in Louisiana. Place up, So you got to, don't stop because, somebody else doesn't like it. Because where there's 100 that don't like it, there's 1,000 somewhere that does. So I think that really helped me because I think if he had told me he liked it, I might would have stopped, I was like, I don't have it. So, but and let's see, something that I didn't listen to.
But you wish now that you would have.
I think I've talked to other artists that have told me not to put out as much music, give them time, and I didn't listen to that. I constantly put out music, and they're saying you don't give people time enough to, enjoy something else if you keep putting it out. So that I got, and in a way, I can see that. I can see it, but I just like music, and that's what I tell a lot of people that even if I wasn't, I'm just saying, if I wasn't making any money off of it, I'll still be singing, I'll still be doing my videos, I'll still be, doing music because it's something I like. So, if I don't make a quarter off of it, I'm doing something I like. It's just a hobby.
Right. And I love that about people in this industry when they determine that it's their passion. Anything can fuel and motivate you, and you won't stop. And that's how I feel about this show. You know what I'm saying? If I could do this all day, every day, I would, because I'm so passionate about radio presentation. I love what I do. You know, I love camaraderie with all of my guests, and I love it. So I completely understand that response right there. I want to get into this track. You're going to tell me just a little bit about it after I play it. I'm going to surprise you with it. Now, I saw the visuals for it, and normally when I get like a dance track like this right here, one that has some type of, I don't know if this one had a dance challenge to it, but it does have several women in the video, and they do have their own dance to it, and so I had to get up and learn. I had to get up and learn the dance to it and everything. But when I first heard it, I just got a go-go. It reminds me of old 80s go-go music.
I got you.
That's just reminds me of. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know the song you're talking about.
You know the song I'm talking about? All right, so this artist knows music. All right, guys, this right here, Diawardrick Grover. Back it up.
Back it up.
Back it up, wobble with it, do
Back it up, Diawardrick Grover. You know what's so funny? The first time I listened to it, I was so busy to the video that I really didn't pay attention to the lyrics where you actually said doing the butt and the wobble. I just heard it just then. I was so into the visuals that I didn't even hear that. So ironic. Yeah, so let's talk about that just a little bit. Shout out to Yolanda. She requested Back It Up. So that's how I got it.
That's my girl. They helped me out a lot. They even got a line. She even hooked me up with the Classy Line Divas. They got a line dance for my song Nah Nah Nah, the first one you played. So hey, that's my girl there.
Yeah. She's turned into one of my favorite people, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. Yes. But you ready for the story behind Back It Up?
Yes, by all means.
The album before that, I was singing songs like I Got the Blues and like breakup type songs, and I didn't realize this until one of my friends called me. She said, "Hey, what's wrong with you? Is something wrong? I'm listening to these songs." I guess she was reading to the songs, and I really was. I was going through something with somebody, but I mean, I guess not purposely writing about, but so I told her I'll pick it up. So I came up with Back It Up. That was my first song after the depressing stuff. Even my producer, I came in the studio and I sung one song and he was like, "You okay, man?" It's like, "Yeah, man, what you mean?" What you mean? Am I okay? Yeah, I'm okay.
Well, I'm sure that the that you wrote during that time, I'm sure that they were very impactful, and they helped people through, situations. But your comeback song, Back It Up, I'm sure, that song, it's now blessing people in this way. You know what I'm saying? That's that fun, energetic song that people like myself, because, again, someone who didn't even know who Diawardrick Grover was, and that's the first song that I was able to listen to because, like I said, I had not listened to the other two tracks until tonight. And so to Back It Up first, and now that's my favorite. But, you know what I'm saying? It's just songs are written to, and even though you may not know what your listening audience is, your fans, followers, what they're going through, they touch people in the moment that they may be going through. They can uplift, enlighten, inspire people through those specific times. But then you have songs that can empower, motivate, be fun for people for whatever moment, they are experiencing in their lives. So as long as you continue to do what it is that you are purposed to do as an artist, then I feel like you're doing your job. And from what I heard tonight, you're doing your job. So don't stop what you're doing.
I appreciate that. And you were right about Pogo and the doing the bud, Tootsie Roll. And I went to Alcorn, so I don't know. You can hear the little band, the band sound too.
Yep.
We sing that. We got a whole lot of stuff in there.
I love it. I want to go ahead and give you the opportunity now to get all of your contact information out, any upcoming shows that you may have, for those who may be listening live, for those who may come back and listen to one of the many, many playback shows. However they're interested in getting in contact with you, the floor is now yours to get all of that contact information out.
All right, thank you. My contact information is 601-786-7311. You can also book me through Connected Dots or Miss Yolanda Marshall, which both are on Facebook. My Facebook page is DIA Grover, Grover, and you can contact me through there as well. Instagram is DL_Grover, and email or you can email me at that's DiaGroverMusic. That's DIAGROVER music MUSIC at yahoo.com, and that is all of my contact info. And please, anybody listen, go check out my last project. Want That? Promise you're gonna enjoy it.
All right, guys, he's giving you all of that contact information. That phone number 601-786-7311. Instagram DL_Grover and DiaGroverMusic at yahoo.com.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, guys, back here Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with someone. All right. How I feel about you already know. So whoever's going to fill in for Richie Evans, just make sure that we get all of your information tonight so that we can start doing promotion for you tonight. All right? Until Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me here this evening. Again, you could have been anywhere, but you're here giving so freely of yourself and of your time to be with me, myself, and my listening audience. So, again, thank you. Guys, you all have a
Thank you for having me. All right.
You are so very welcome.
Entertainment, news, and daily inspiration for everyone. Entertainment, news, and daily inspiration for everyone. Entertainment, news, and daily inspiration for everyone. Entertainment, news, daily inspiration for everyone. Yeah.